YouTube? This is Patrick with the LMAO channel, and we're about to do objection, debate type game scenario here. I'm going to give these guys 3 minutes on the clock, and they're going to debate today's topic, which is the new Star Wars movies. Now, these upcoming 7, 8, and 9 episodes, they're not going to be touched at all by George Lucas. Disney kind of said, get out of here. So people are kind of a little torn about this, about the way the movies are going to come out. So today we have Andrew, Liz, and little Andy Scannell over here. And I'm going to give them 3 minutes on the clock to debate this topic. Now, whoever is left standing at the end of 3 minutes is automatically the winner. And I'm not the most fair judge, so they can have their objections, but I may or may not let them slide. So, get really ready! Okay. Can I get a I'm a baby! I'm a baby! Go! Listen, okay, so Star Wars, we got the new ones coming out, everybody's excited about them. George Lucas is a little upset that Disney doesn't want him a part of it. That's fine! Let someone else have a chance, because most people, not all, most people think that the prequels were pretty terrible. So we're gonna just let George Lucas float off on his millions for a while.
Objection! You are throwing so much shade at George Lucas, but guess what you wouldn't have without him? Any Star Wars.
Sustained.
Guess what? Everyone complains about what he did with his ideas, but we wouldn't have them. Now, I am a huge fanboy, so I like to give him a little bit of a slack because I wouldn't have Star Wars if it wasn't for George Lucas.
Objection! There was a big weapons project that was invented by Ronald Reagan back in the 80s called Star Wars.
Sustained. That's history, baby.
Alright, so Ronald Reagan back in the day had this whole weapons program called Star Wars.
It was named after the movies that came out in '77.
It's also
yes, it was.
Also true.
Ronald Reagan named that program after the 1977 movie Star Wars. So guess what? We still wouldn't have it without George Lucas. Still exist. Yes, there are some.
Objection! I don't think that Star Wars is actually that inventive of a name for something, so I think that the word Star Wars itself might still exist without George Lucas.
Sustained, it rhymes.
I mean, Star Wars. What? That's like saying shoe heel or
Objection!
pants wear.
Objection! Shut your whore mouth!
Overruled. Not an argument.
I do not have a whore mouth! But whore mouth is as like unoriginal as Star Wars. Not an original name and not an original insult.
Objection! She didn't have anything else to say after that.
Oh,
she ran out of stuff to say.
Sustained.
Oh, she was all up on her high horse about whore mouth and Star Wars, but the second she was done pointing at me, she was like,
2 minutes left.
Objection!
1 minute left.
You're getting really ramped up about this, and I love it.
Sustained.
And, you know, there are like 3 things that you can talk to Andrew about that'll make him so mad. Star Wars is definitely one of them. That's why I was so excited about this. So we can say literally anything about it, and he just goes, no!
Objection! I'm not that nasally, and you said 3 things and left out 2.
Overruled, you are that nasally. 30 seconds left.
Let's see. If we want to go to the other 2, let's talk about New Jersey.
What?
Talk anything about shit about New Jersey. Oh, he gets so mad. It's really funny because we.
Objection! Not funny. I'm from Jersey.
Yes, I'll take that.
All right, Andrew and I have something very important in common. We are both from New Jersey. We both moved to different states when we were 10 years old, but we are still New Jerseyites at heart, and no one can take that away from us.
No! Objection.
Scale.
Objection. Neither of you live there now, so you don't really care that much.
Sustained, and that's 3 minutes, Andy Scannell!
Oh! What? That's 2 minutes.
Star Wars is great!
Don't know if he actually won talking about Star Wars at all, but we gotta give it a little cheer for Andy. So, Andy, you've won the game.
I've won 2 games now.
Great. I don't care. What are you gonna make the losers do today?
We're gonna take these proud New Jerseyites and they're gonna talk about how excited they are to watch the Patriots win the Super Bowl coming up.
Sounds great. How time sensitive. Here we go.
Watch that.
We're both really excited about the
Super
Patriots.
excited. I mean, I've grown up a Jets fan, but
And I like
I'm
the
excited
Eagles.
about how the ball boy is gonna find a new way to get them balls deflated and whatnot. Ow.
Yeah.
You know, Tom Brady. I mean, as a football, he's a model because he's a football player, but I feel like he's a normal looking guy outside of that. But as a football player, he's got like a perfect 10 ass on his chin right here. It's just like, but damn.
I'm gonna spank him in his stupid butt face.
Yeah, just spank his butt face, and then, you know.
But we're excited.
Because we're all, technically we're all originally patriots.
Yeah.
I mean, crossing of the Delaware was in New Jersey.
America.
Revolutionary War, patriots. So I guess it's kind of cool to see the guys with, I mean, they still have guys with muskets on the sideline. They're going to throw a ball really well. They're going to do it, they're running, and there's going to be blocking.
There's going to be a sports ball going on.
There is, and Katy Perry, Katy Perry's going to
Katy Perry is
going to be there. They are making a sporting event happen so I can watch Katy Perry.
The Zooey Deschanel of music.